Christmas present. I also wear my shirt around the right time this time. Hey Dave, happy my last video of this year and of the second decade of the 21st century. 2020 really snuck up on us. Little throat goblin I have, so bear with me a little bit here. Not gonna finish out 2019 with a whimper, definitely not. Finishing it well. My FILDI is strong enough. A year ago I made my final 2018 video, I talked about space as an important tool. My 2019 word explore, as long as reading in life's library, had me thinking about how we use important invisible things to us, like values and attitude and approaches. Not easily measured metrics that I want to pay the most attention to. And I did more of that this year through further exploratory and absorptive curiosity. There are lots of lessons at varied scales of magnification to see. Exploratory is seeing big picture and traveling and seeing things outside myself, big picture perspective, and then absorptive is seeing things really internally and closely, looking more inward. Video recording as I have, as you mentioned, as well as transitioning to journaling in the beginning of 2015, it is mind-boggling of me to think that I have a single daily page for every day of half the decade. Every once in a while on a shared walk like this creative project or from any creative endeavor I do, whether I'm traveling to see people or making something collaboratively, or enjoying any kind of creative content consuming it, I'll snag a handful of golden threads, new or already known. Same truth, different wrapper. It's really like golden threads that'll help me weave together my experience and understanding of a lot of creative and shared endeavors that I've had so far in my life. It could be a good habit, a value, an approach, a perspective, or some kind of fundamental truth that will stick with me for a very long time. I'll be reminded enough that the thought actually will stay, so it's more like the thought is grabbing on the hold of me and it won't let go of me. It really is sometimes like certain thoughts feel like a nice home or room to me because there's comfort in knowing them and in going to a place where I accept those. I can always return to it because so many experiences uphold the truth of it. This project has cemented some golden threads because as a creative outlet, it's helped me reflect, remember, and use them well. They're like invisible golden threads that make me think about the value I've added and sort of the story that I've committed to telling. Beginnings and ends always make me think about Zay Frank's Invocation for Beginnings video. I think that stuck with me a long time too. Endings just introduced the next adventure, and I'm so grateful and proud to have had this shared walk and this sort of creative endeavor among all the many that I've had. Some still going and some ended shortly or some ended years ago. This one's definitely up there for the decade, and I really think it's just about choosing what to hold on to, right? And also what to let go of. I think the point is to keep adventuring, though. We don't have to know the entire journey ahead because then it wouldn't surprise us and it wouldn't be, like, worth facing the unknown. We should just know the next adventure or the next few steps we're going to take, one step at a time. As Frank said, life isn't just a sequence of waiting for things to be done. I definitely don't want it to be as well. But if I must wait for something or anything, I'll be grateful, playful, and curious as I do. Till I see you in the new year and the new decade, Dave, I'll keep on choosing to matter to so many things, near and far. Have a great last day of the year.